Does it feel nearly impossible to stand up from a low chair like this? Do you have trouble kind of coming all the way up to stand and find yourself falling back into the seat multiple times before you're finally able to get the strength to stand up in one attempt? Do you find yourself really using your arms to power yourself up to get all the way up into stand? Hi, my name is Justin Gilligan, and today we're going to be talking about standing up from a chair strong and being able to get out of a chair on the first attempt, and the things that we can do, the exercises that we can practice to strengthen up those muscles, and the techniques that we can use to make it easier. So the only thing that you need today is some really thick books. Luckily, I have some old therapy books, which are very thick. If you don't have something like this, you might be able to find like a foam book, foam pads, so like those little noodles that you swim with. Not the noodles, but the actual foam pads that you can swim with. If you get a lot of them, they're kind of dense and firm, they might work too. But all we're gonna be doing today is decreasing the distance that we have to stand. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna stack a bunch of these up and you're gonna put them on the chair. And what this is gonna do is, instead of having to stand from way down here all the way up and really having to drive with all that force, now we're standing from right here. So we've just decreased the workload that we have to do in order to stand. Now, you guys are gonna say, yeah, this is cheating, isn't it? And yes, it is. It is cheating, but if we can get better from right here, then we can take a phone book away. And then we can get better from right there, we can take a phone book away. And by the time we get down to this height again, you're gonna be golden. You're gonna really be strong throughout that whole entire arch. So there's two reasons that people usually have trouble standing. One is because they're weak. Two is because you don't know the technique, okay? So you might be trying to stand up with all your weight on your heels and pushing yourself back to the chair instead of getting all your weight forward and driving straight up. So that's another big thing, is we don't get far enough over our toes to stand, and then we're really working hard to try to counterbalance, right? So like gravity's pushing us down back towards this. We're having to fight the chair and fight everything else to try to get us up right, and it's just not gonna work. So there's two things that I want you to do. Practice with books, and then the second one is get your shoulders all the way over your toes. So not your nose over your toes like you might hear. I like getting people's shoulders over your toes. If your shoulders are way out here, it's really a lot easier to power up and stand. So we're gonna practice this, and then you'll take a book away. And once this gets easy, then you're gonna take another book away. And eventually, you'll be standing from that really, really, really difficult lazy boy recliner that you love so much, but it's just hard to stand out of. So some of you guys might master this in a split second, and this might really help, because really you don't need to strengthen, you just need that technique of really getting yourself far over your toes. And some of you might just need to be stronger in that end range, right? So we're working on getting those muscles to activate and to really drive you up to stand, and this is going to be really helpful. So let me know how it goes, and hopefully this helps you. Thank you. Have a great day.